Hey guys, I'm Dr. Michael, wellness coach and chiropractor, and today I want to talk to you about 5 things that you can do to help reduce your incidence of cold and flu this year. With the fall season coming in, the temperature's beginning to lower, we're already starting to see a lot of sickness in the area, and so these 5 things can greatly reduce your incidence of cold and flu if you apply them. The number one is really simple. When you're out in a public area, you've been around a lot of people, and you get back from that area, you want to make sure and wash your hands. The reason that you want to do that is whenever you are out touching different things, a lot of us have a tendency to kind of itch our nose or wipe our eyes every now and then. And basically what you've done is you've just implanted that virus in your body through those external openings, or bacteria, and that can cause you to get sick. One thing that I would avoid, and I'm definitely not an advocate of, are the use of the sanitary hand gels that a lot of people have out in different places. I know even at the school that our kids attend, they are very high recommendation of using those hand sanitizers, and guys, they're just not good for you at all. They're starting to show that they affect your hormone levels, and they disrupt the natural bacteria on our skin, and that's not a good thing because we do want to live in a good relationship with bacteria. And when you just kill them off in droves off your skin like that, you do make yourself more susceptible to getting sick. So try to avoid those hand sanitizers. Just use basic soap and water if you can, and that's one thing that's going to reduce your incidence of cold and flu. The number 2 thing is this, is you want to reduce your sugars, and i.e. what that would mean is your dairy, your grains, and then actually your desserts, the things that would contain pure sugar in them. And the reason that you want to do that is sugar, when ingested into your body, has been shown to reduce your incidence of immunity by up to 50%. So think about that for a minute. When you're at Thanksgiving, when you're at Christmas, and you're around a lot of people, you're being exposed to a lot of things, and yet what most of us are doing at those things, I'm sometimes guilty of this too, you guys, is that we're consuming those really good desserts and those really good candies that are laid out. And by doing that, we're actually reducing our immunity by up to 50%. So we're exposing ourselves to viruses and bacteria, and we're more likely to get sick during those times. So the number 2 thing, reduce the sugars, the grains, and the dairy. Number 3 is get plenty of rest. Another area that I seem to struggle in is I try to strive to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night. I may not always do that, but if I don't do that over a period of time, my body forcibly will slow me down by making me feel really tired and groggy and fatigued, or even get sick. And most of the time, this is the one that I'm guilty of. You want to make sure that you're getting around 7, 8, even sometimes 9 hours of sleep a night for some people, just to let your body recover and be able to fight off different colds and flus, and just makes you less susceptible overall whenever your body's working the way it's supposed to. Number 4 thing is the use of essential oils. I like to use these, we started carrying these doTERRA oils in our office, really good therapeutic grade oils. The Young Living, there's several other brands out there that you can use. In the wintertime, there's several things that, when I know there's a lot of cold and sicknesses going around, maybe one of the kids comes home and they've got a little bit of a cold, we'll get out our diffuser, which is kind of like an old-fashioned vaporizer. You put a little bit of this stuff in the diffuser, and it actually gets it in the air all over the house, which will knock out a lot of the cold, the bacteria and viruses that may be floating around there. So the use of essential oils is a really good thing to help reduce the incidence of cold and flu. And finally, the 5th thing that you'll want to do is you want to up your vitamin D. Vitamin D has become really popular over the years because it has been shown to bump up your immunity. Another great benefit of vitamin D is it does help with calcium absorption. 90% of people in our area are deficient in vitamin D, so it's really important that you supplement with that. I don't recommend running to CVS or Walmart a lot of times because the quality of the supplements that you're going to get there is a lot lower, and even the shots a lot of times that some of your doctors will give you. I've heard people say, I got a shot of like 50,000 IU of vitamin D3. Your body just doesn't absorb that type of thing. So a whole food supplement that you can buy at a good quality health food store. We can even get you a good quality supplement just like the one that I use here at the office. You can feel free to give us a call if you want us to do that for you. But you want to make sure that you're taking somewhere around probably 5,000 IU on average. The actual, I know there's some people that want to know exactly what they should take. The actual recommendation for vitamin D3 is to take your body weight, what you weigh, multiply it by 35, So let's just say we have a 100-pound person. That means that they want to take about 3,500 IU of vitamin D3 a day. So vitamin D3 is critical to boosting your immunity. If you do have your blood work done, make sure that your doctor checks it. Most of the time, the normal range is somewhere 30 and above, but what we found is we want you to be at over 60, and even higher than that is even better. Around 70 or 80 would be ideal. Vitamin D has been shown to prevent different types of cancer, even especially breast cancer. So, hey, get your vitamin D up. All right, so we've given you 5 things to think about this year. Hopefully none of you will get sick now that you've watched this video and you apply all these things. Guys, I'm Dr. Michael. If I can help you at all, just put a reply down here in the comments section. Get in touch with our office. We'd love to help you if you have neck, back pain. If you do get colds and sicknesses, we'll be glad to make recommendations for you as well there too. Hey, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you here soon.